Hey guys, welcome back again to our training and congratulations. This will be the last part of your training. So right now, let's begin and let's talk about customer experience. So you will learn what are the things that we have to hone in the call center field. So let's talk about the objectives. Let's read it first. Let's define customer service and excellent customer service. Determine reasons for excellent customer service. Identify ways of providing excellent customer service. Now, let's go on to the definition between the two. First, customer service is an organization's ability to support their customers' wants and needs. And while excellent customer service is the ability of an organization to constantly and consistently exceed the customer's expectations by Susan Ward. So there are difference between them. So as you can see, customer service only caters the needs and wants of the customer. It doesn't follow or even give extended help. While excellent customer service exceeded the expectations of the customer. So the agent this time provides an excellent service where he or she gives an extra efforts to solve the problem. So let's learn how to reach this excellent customer service. Right now, these are the reasons. First, we have this will give business survival. Network build more businesses. Customer retention. Make your life easier. Less supervisory calls because that is how we would want to be expected to be treated as human beings, of course. And if we don't take care of our customers, someone else will. So these are some reasons that the reasons why we have to do more on customers satisfaction. Now let's go on here. Here are the ways of providing excellent customer service. Be effective, be skilled, having the right attitude. So let's talk about this one by one. Now, we have effective customer service agents. Remember the LEAP. L stands for listen, E stands for empathize, A stands for acknowledge, and P stands for problem solve. Now, let's talk about listening. Listening is very important, especially in handling calls. This is the medium of your communication. Since you don't see each other, you don't see expressions. Yeah, that's why it's really important to listen carefully to the customer so that you will know their intention, their feelings, or even their personality. Let's talk about this. Actively listen to your customer by focusing 100% of your attention to your customer. Understand and evaluate what your customer is trying to say. Clarify and confirm your understanding. This will let your customer know that you are listening. So it's not necessarily that you have to type down all the words that your customer uttered. All you have to do is take note only those keywords that he or she mentioned. Then you paraphrase it to her. First, how to do it. Take notes. In call center industry, you're not allowed to use notes. So I advise to use Notepad. We have control instructions. By probably you can use noise cancellation, earphone, and control your emotional reactions. Like if the customer having a problem with their wife or husband or any relationship, do not do not fall in. Just remember that you are professional. Next, remember the LLP. Listen, learn, and perform. Now, let's test your listening skill. So let's go on to this. We talk about this on our second training. First, we have Arkansas, Michigan, Minnesota, Missouri, Louisiana, New Hampshire, Illinois, Tennessee, Wisconsin, Connecticut, South Dakota, Oregon, Colorado, Arizona, and Pennsylvania. Alright, so those are sample words that you may encounter in addressing customers' concern. So now let's talk about Sarah went shopping. Sarah went shopping. Now, these are the flow of the call. First, you have to get the first and last name of the customer, company's names, address, city, state, zip code, phone number, fax number if necessary, catalog code, item code, until 3, delivery method. This could be expedited, or it could be a regular delivery. Credit card type, MasterCard, Visa, American Express, or any debit cards that they have, and the credit card number, expiration date, and the name under the card. So if it is a second card holder, you must confirm first the main card holder before you can proceed to the transaction. For example, we're John Adams, Green Acres Lawn Service, 4815 Barton Road, Lansing, MI 48917 517-372-4945 547-372-4967. Regular mail, MasterCard, and the card number 37924729 47592 May 2000, and under the name Sean L. Adams. Okay, let's go on to the empathy. Empathy is putting yourself in customers' shoes. Let the customer know that you understand their situation. By saying, I understand completely what's your concern, ma'am. You could say that. So we apologize for the inconvenience. So this is our number one job, is to say sorry to the customer, even it's not our fault. But that's okay. Just because we're just doing our job. So do not take it personal in your part. Now let's go on to acknowledge. And acknowledging the customer's concern with empathy would make your customer feel that you listened and understand the situation. How to acknowledge? By clarifying understanding, confirm understanding with the customer, paraphrase the questions to show that you understand. But do not ever repeat what your customer is saying, right? Do not be a parrot. Do not repeat everything that he or she mentioned. Just paraphrase the words or the keywords that he or she needed to accomplish. Now, let's go on to problem solve. Be a double checker, even if the agent knows that we cannot do anything about this, but you have to say, let me check it for you. Did it say no? Try a soft rejection instead of saying we don't allow it. By saying, the last time I checked, it wasn't available, but let me double check on that now. So you have to delay the excitement, alright? So let's go on to provide accurate information. Be sure to check the information like notes in the system. Never give a false answer, especially if you are talking about money or cards. So you should be true to your words. Do not ever lie. Do not ever tell lies to the customer. Let's talk about utilizing resources or follow processes and procedures like proper escalation procedures, especially if you're receiving a rude customer or having some problems with the company. You have to escalate it first before you can transfer it to a manager. Try to listen to the customer and to solve the problem. Now, we have the next. Our goals not only exceed customers' expectations, but also resolve the issue in one call. Customers' time is something that's valued very much. If given incorrectly, they will gonna get angry. So that's why it will be better to escalate first the problem before transferring the call, because there will be a time that they have to wait for another 5 to 10 minutes or even so, especially if it is in queue. So let's go on to be skilled. Be skilled and respond rapidly. The longer you wait to handle a situation, the worse it will become. So we can avoid that by using powerful words like absolutely, certainly, for sure, definitely, you got it, exactly. Now let's talk about take ownership. Take ownership of your action. Do not blame others. We could say we statements instead of using I. Can do language instead of using we can't. And be proactive to the customer. Now let's talk about apologize sincerely. That means sorry about something. So you have to feel it, alright? That way sometimes we have to fake it, but do not show it off to them. Try to show compassion and let your customer feel that you know the problem and you know that you can resolve it as well. Solve the problem, your ultimate goal. So you have to listen actively so that you can find the answer to the problem. Do it right the first time and fast as well. Then manage the feelings. If the customer is going to be emotional, try to calm it down. So by saying we apologize for the inconvenience, what I can do for you is like this, like this. Verify satisfaction. You need to let the customer know the value of their business. Use the tone of your voice to let the customer know that how much you appreciate them by saying extra. So, of course, voice quality in the first part is really important. Try to modulate your voice and try not to be so strict in the phone. Try to be calm and try to exercise. Try to do the breathing exercise before take the call. Let's go on to having the right attitude. Smile and be enthusiastic. Even though we cannot be seen in person, but of course, our voice, quality of our voice is really visible in customers' line. We have to smile. Alright? So try to smile making calls. So there's total difference with this. Now let's go on to be polite. Always use please, thank you, kindly, and those things. Personalize the call. Give positive response immediately after the customer. Sure, I can help you with that. Confirm the customer. We statements. If there's a problem, the company could say we. We apologize for what may cause you. We use the we statement so that you'll be using we statements so that it means that you are bringing your company's name. Let's talk about having the right attitude. Take ownership still of the situation and find the solution. So when you answer a call, you own the situation and are responsible for finding a resolution. It is your responsibility to find a solution or find most qualified person who can. So do not blame other departments. Try to cover them because there's just one company. Alright? You can give a reason by saying that there might be a newbie in the company, or you could say that they might not having, or probably could say that they're calling the wrong department. Use positive can-do language. And lastly, be with a customer. Avoid jargon words, taboo topics. Do not ask for names or sex or even preferred types. Then do the proper pacing. Do not speak so fast. Do not speak very vague, and be formal. Avoid dead air. Alright? If you're still typing or looking for something there, you can actually narrate what you're doing. For example, I'm actually typing out the name of your delivery person. I'm looking for the information like this. So that will be very helpful. Now let's go on to questions here. So we have here some questions we prepared. So please try to answer this after listening to this video. Thank you so much and have a wonderful day. Thank you and good luck.